Well, just had my order delivered from Let's Resin. Oh, I can't stop spending money. And I absolutely love what I've got come. I've got these turtle molds. They are brilliant. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those. I got their new 64-piece alcohol inks. Look at that. And there's loads of metallic ones in here as well, and pastel colours, and oh, there's all sorts. Can't wait to get you using those. And I also got myself these acrylic markers. Who until you go searching on websites and things like that and Amazon, that Let's Resin did marker pens, and they are 72 colours, brush tips, chosen by artists, juicy and vibrant colours. I don't know what juicy and vibrant colours actually means. Now, my biggest issue when anybody makes pens like this, and it really does get me goat, but there we go, I'll have to put up with it, is they have supplied a little thing so I can go filling them in. So I can look at the numbers on here, 258, 258. If we find 258 somewhere, and these in numerical order, why on earth not, who knows? If we find 258, there's 258. Let's double check that's 258. You can colour them in and it'll show you what colours they are. But that's no good if you're like me and you're colourblind and you have no idea what colour it is in the first place. So I've now got to go and ask someone, fill this in, go and ask someone and then write all the colours down. But they are magnificent colours, aren't they? So what I'm going to do, anyway, getting to the point, I am so sorry going off wandering. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my turtles and I'm going to see how well my acrylic markers put all the details on them. So I'm not going to put any details on these. And the great thing about Let's Resin molds, as I always say, they're always top quality, unlike the knockoffs you get in Temu and other places like that. And they give you the weight that you need or the amount that you need. So I've added this up and it comes to 22 fluid ounces for all these. Now I think that's a lot of resin and I want to make these a little bit different. So how can I save money on resin? Well, I'm going to add good old sand. I like the fine sand. I'm going to use 2 different colours of this fine sand. So cheap to get hold of. And also, it makes your resin go a long way. I think they're going to look great with those colours of sand. What do you think? Let me know in the comments before I demold them. And then I'm going to try and put the details on them afterwards. Well, I've got my resin mixed up now. And what I'm going to do is the shells in the darker sand. And then the rest of the turtles in the white sand. So I'm going to put some sand in here first. So I'm going to put some sand in this bowl first and then add my resin until it turns into a nice thick paste. So it's still a bit thick. I'm going to put a bit more resin in there. Now when you mix sand in resin, you do get a lot of bubbles. So that's fine. Now to give a nice smooth finish on that, what I'm going to do is pour a bit of resin in there and just swing that around so that whole mold in there where I want that resin to be is fully coated with resin, like that. And now I can pop my sand in there until it fills up that shell. Bit of squidgy widgy. Yeah, I'm happy with the amount that's in there. I can either lay that flat on there like that and leave that to cure, or I can put it in some sand. But I don't really need to, because that is going to be absolutely fine like that. That will level out. All the bubbles should come to the top. And then we've got a better coloured shell than just a white shell. Some of the arm is also in that colour as well, in the sand colour. But I can live with that. But the front shell isn't going to be. But I can live with that too. I don't know if that's thick enough to be able to put on my finger and smear on there and keep it there. So now what I'm going to do is fill the other 2 up in the same way and then let that cure. Well, this first layer is nicely cured up as well now, so I can mix up my resin and start pouring in my white sand. Be careful if you're going to try this method that you don't dislodge this part from the mould. You want to keep that seal nice and tight. I've got my resin mixed up now with my white sand, and all I'm going to do is pop that in there in the same way as I did for the darker sand. So I've got quite a bit in there, and now all I need to do is push that down. It will, because it's nice and thick, it will stay really, really gloopy, and you need to make sure that you're getting it in everywhere. Well, these have all cured up now and they're ready to be demolded. I do think they look really cute. So let's take them out of the molds. Oh, I like them. I do like them. I think they've come out great. And I love the difference in the sand as well. I'll demold them, give them a bit of a trim up where I've over poured using my deburring tool. And don't forget, members, if you're unsure how to use this depot burring tool, I've given a step-by-step members-only video that all members have access to. So check that out. It is, once you get used to it, it's really easy to use. And a big thank you to all my members as well, whose names are coming up now. We have an amazing group on Facebook, as well as lots of members-only videos on YouTube. So look at that. That you would never know now. That's trimmed up lovely. I've chosen the pens that I'm going to be using from this amazing set. I had rummaged really through. Now, I've no idea what colours they are because, like I said, they're not coloured, but I will get them all labelled and named. It's always important with any acrylic pen, before you use it, that you give them a good shake. Well, they've had a good shake now, and I'm going to start to use these on here. Now, they are designed to write on mark on anything, and they're marking on this resin beautifully. I'm not going to do too many embellishments. As you know, I do have a tremor. If you make a mistake as well while they're still a little bit damp, you can get rid of that mistake, like I just did, because I missed the mouth. And they're marking on this lovely. I want to pull out all the detail on this shell. And these brush tips are really easy to use. I'll be using these a lot on my other channel. If you haven't checked out my other channel, it's Steve McDonald Crafting. I do lots of different crafts on there and have a lot of fun. So check that out. Love to see you over there. Oh, I think that's coming out really well. I'm going to do the back as well, but I'm also going to give them some different coloured eyes. Once these acrylic pens are dry, they're really very permanent. And if you want to give them an extra bit of permanence, then you can always go over them with a light spray. I'm not going to. I really like that. Well, these are all finished now. I'm really pleased with how they've come out. Those markers are amazing, and they've done a great job. I got a bit carried away there, made his mouth a little bit large, but I managed to do it thinner on the other ones. And the eyes, with his head down, bowing. If you love resin and you love crafting, but you're not in my members group yet, then you're really missing out on some fabulous support. It is the chillest hangout ever. We have a Facebook group dedicated just for members. I'm in there all the time, every day. We have a lot of experts, not only in resin, but in a variety of crafts. There's never any negativity, there's never any drama, just loads of support and fun. Being a member gives you access to over 40 members-only videos. A lot of them are on how to sell at craft fairs, how to display your things at craft fairs, talking about selling online, setting up a YouTube channel. We have competitions in there that are all free to enter, members-only discount codes for certain products that companies send me, and I share them in there. To be honest, using the discount codes alone would save you the membership fee. So if you're watching my videos and you're thinking, I'd like to be able to ask Steve questions, I'd like to be able to ask other people questions or show my work and get really lovely feedback on it, by hitting the join button, you're not under any obligation to join it. It'll just give you a lot more information about it. And come and say hi. I look forward to seeing you in the members group. I absolutely love those. I hope you've enjoyed that as much as I have. I love the two-tone look of them as well. I think that's come out really well. Sand and half make your resin go a long way. Be sure to check out the video that I've got coming up next. I think you'll really love that one if you want to learn more about using resin. Boot that like button, hit that subscribe button, but most of all, enjoy your resin. Take care. Bye.